Who is nearly every kid's favorite wild and wacky professor? That's right, it's Professor Thomas. Why? Why is that? Because Professor Thomas speaks in terms that kids understand. That means make everything as simple as possible. No need to be fancy. Let's get the job done. And in the process, we might even take a few shortcuts here and there. Today we are in lesson 4. It's the author's timeline concept. Let's take a look at the note and see what the heck that means. Many passages are written from a very predictable manner, which Professor Thomas calls the author's timeline. Let's see what that means. Number 1, the author's timeline concept basically says a passage usually will start off with past background information about the subject. From there, we will move forward in the timeline to more current issues. Finally, the author is going to move into the latest, most up-to-date, and even future predictions or suggestions on the subject matter. Now, if you have in mind, as you go into your passage, you have in mind the author's timeline, we are able to predict where the author is going to go. When we're trying to predict, this is going to keep us paying attention to what is going on in the passage. Whenever you try and predict, you have a vested interest to see if you are correct. Let's talk about a couple things about predictions. First things first, it is always more interesting to see a hockey game if you don't know who the winner is. Have you ever watched a Wild game and you already knew that the Wild lost? If you knew the Wild lost, maybe you might not watch that game. Would you even watch it? If they lost, but you didn't know when you were watching it, you're still engaged. Lottery tickets. Who pays attention to lottery tickets? People that are making a prediction. Hey, I might just win because I have this special number. How do you feel when a friend spoils a movie by telling you the ending? Why is it so upsetting? As humans, we like to try and predict the outcome. When we predict the outcome of future events, it makes us feel smart. This is the whole concept of the author's timeline and the pre-Genius Mapping course. What we want to do is pay attention. Don't just simply go into a passage and read every single word. All you're doing there is looking at a line of words. We're trying to comprehend. That means find a deeper meaning between the words. We don't need every single word in order to do that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the particular example we have below. Tommy is an excellent soccer player. That's our topic sentence. Now, the details are going to have to talk about Tommy, and they're going to have to give you reasons why he is an excellent soccer player. So in the author's timeline, we are probably going to go back in time and give you background information on Tommy. How did he start playing soccer? How old was he when he started playing soccer? How much time did he spend when he first started? Let's go ahead and take a look and see if we're on the right track. He started playing soccer just as soon as he was able to take his first step. When he was 11 years old, he was selected to play on one of the junior American elite teams that spent the summer in Goiás, Brazil. We go from background information into a little bit more current, and then we will go and make a jump forward in the timeline to something that's a little bit more current. When he's a baby, now he's 11 years old. We go into the next sentence. It says, as a 9th grader, he was again selected for District 281 elite team to play in Germany over the summer. Now we go into 9th grade. Barely walk, 11, and now we're in 9th grade. We're going to go over here. Finally, we're going to move into the most latest and even future predictions about the subject matter. The subject matter is Tommy and him being a soccer player. Here it is, the last sentence. As a co-captain when? A co-captain right now. You see how he just jumped ahead in the timeline. And leading scorer right now for his team, he plans to play soccer in college on the East Coast. We jumped ahead in the timeline from present day to future, playing soccer in the future. Remember, the reason you want to identify and follow the train of thought in the author's timeline is to see, are you on track? Are you guessing in the right direction? And if you're not, you just have to rearrange yourself and orient yourself so you understand where you're going with the passage. As we go through the author's timeline, try to predict what's going to happen next. We're not going to be perfect. We're not going to be able to predict every single thing. But as you go through, you'll be able to adjust your train of thought, and okay, I thought he was going here, but it's not. It's going there. And now, once we're going there, we can predict that it's going to go here in the future. Keep in mind, the number one reason we want to try and do this is because we want to try and predict. Predicting is going to keep you engaged. When you're more engaged in the passage, you're going to remember more, and in essence, you are going to have better reading comprehension. There you have it. Professor Thomas once again comes through Lesson 4, the author's timeline. That's it for Lesson 4. We will see you in Lesson 5. Bye for now.